Hello everyone. I guess we are live. I can see Shubham in the chat as well. So please let me know that audio and video is fine, so I can start and go ahead. Okay, so let's start. Hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of this live resume review session. Today we are going to review the resume of Shubham, who is a senior system engineer working in Cognizant. If you also want to know if you also want to get your resume reviewed, then please let me know in the comment section. And also, if you are looking for free AWS vouchers, please check out the latest video on my channel. And also, if you want to get personalized guidance or want to get your CV review like Shubham, then you can contact me in the comment section. Also, if you are interested in any other topic related to AI, cloud, and DevOps, please let me know in the comments and suggest me any topic. I can make video on that. Okay, so without any further delay, let's started reviewing the Shubham resume. So let's maximize it. So you can see this is a two-page resume. So which I generally don't suggest anyone because two-page, even now after so many years of experience, still I have only one-page resume. And I also take technical interviews for many people. And generally I find one page is sufficient to put out your skills out. And even for the HR also, I am in directly contact with many HRs. So they also suggest that one page resume is absolutely fine, and this showcase that you are have the ability to concise your information which and the skills which you have. Okay, so if and I can see this resume can be perfectly fit into one page, so that's not a problem. So you can make it a one page. So this is like first recommendation I would provide you. Second issue which I can like see just by visually not reading any like scales or any comments, that formatting is not good with your resume. Like color scheme is good, blue, black, and all this is good. These graphics are also good, but I can see the alignment and the formatting is not good. I can see summary, the main topic is starting here and the content is like going behind it. Generally, it should be inside this block. So which is also not good. So here I can see this is happening, but so there is no proper alignment following throughout the document. There should be a fixed format throughout the document which represents your personality or whatever skills you are representing. Okay. So similarly, here I can see it is inside and now again T is coming outside. So like these small details here, it is too out of the alignment and here it is good. So like not a particular format you are following, I can see. So make sure you like put out a particular format and it should be maintained throughout the your resume. Okay. So first you have put out the summary. So generally nowadays I don't like this is just a personal thing. If you want to put out summary, then it's fine. But generally I don't suggest anyone to put out summary now because there is a reason for that. Because like you have now an additional question for you in your technical interviews or any interview, that what you have written in the summary, this can question be asked. And if you don't know this line and you have copied from chat gpt or from any template, then it would be very difficult for you that you don't even know what you have written in the first line of your resume. So this will give a negative impact on you. And like this is not adding an additional impact in your resume basically, apart from just providing 2 years of experience. So that you can also mention here simply that you are in your subtitle like senior system engineer with 2 years plus experience. Also you should always write in a continuation that 2 years or plus experience or 5 years plus experience or a decade of experience. So this will show this is like a small things, but it really improves your resume in a bit. Okay. So here you write like I am a senior. So here you are using I am, but here I had you are not using. You are directly using had. So it's look like it's not in a proper format. The grammar is also grammatical format is also not good. I can say. So you have written I am a senior system engineer, have a 2 years of experience, which is really nice to mention your experience at the very first place. So these two things are good, but you can directly write it. So one thing I wanted to tell you in starting that whenever you are preparing your resume or CV, you need to take these two things in your mind, that your CV is getting viewed by two persons. One is technical and another one is non-technical. So it should be understandable by both of the people. So if non-technical person will come, just like any non-technical HR, so he or she want to like view the keywords. So they have like job description, like they are looking for skills like AWS, or you are a support engineer, have you worked with Jira, have you worked with ServiceNow. So these keywords should be available immediately on me at the very starting, which I am not able to see like in your resume in the starting. So you have said IT support technician. So like, are you looking for a support technician job? So if that is true, then it is fine. But then you have to mention the like major tools and ticketing systems which you are working on. I am 100% sure you have mentioned somewhere in the down below, but you should mention them in the starting only, because they are looking for particular skills, that you are familiar with the Jenkins or not, you are familiar with this service now, or any other ticketing tool, Jira and other BMC Remedy. I know all these ticketing tools. So means you should mention that in the particular skills. And also, as you have already of 2 years of experience, you should not mention the education first. Now your work experience is prior to your education. If you are a fresher, then mentioning education at the first place is fine. But if you are already an experienced person, then you should mention your skills or your work experience first. Okay. So let's go ahead, had a proven track record of successful project management and producing quality outcomes through leadership and team motivation. That's a like great line, but I hope if you are writing this summary, then you should remember all these lines and just make sure with that. And work with clients to determine requirements and provide excellent service. Okay, so yeah, this looks fine, but just make sure you keep the alignment proper, and all these grammatical. Make sure that you check it with a Grammarly app or any app which can make these sentences grammarly correct. Then this looks fine. Then you mention education, as I already told, you should keep it down, because now your education does not matter at that much extent, as you already have an experience with such a good company you are working with, Cognizant. It is not like any startup, or it is an MNC. So you should mention this about this will enhance your chances of getting that job for which you are applying. Okay. So 2017 to 2020, you have from this college, you have done BCA, which is very good, and from the CS 2020. So that is fine. You are mentioning all the years for like non-technical HRs are looking for. So this is good to mention here. And now you have mentioned the work experience, which is the main part. And here you are working currently as senior system engineers, means from starting you are working on, and I guess you got promoted from system engineer to senior system engineer. So I hope this is like with your case, and you are working with a US based client. So this, instead of like writing like this, working with the US based client, you can mention somewhere here, or better not to mention about this. This you should tell in your interview. No, this is not a like a thing you should mention in. like in your resume, maybe like domain you can mention here in your resume, like you are working with a financial client or you are working with a telecommunication client, that is mentioned. But like client, country of the client, I don't think that will help you. And then you mention on trained on technologies such as networking, Linux, Windows, SQL and PL SQL. So like as I already said, you have a experienced person now. Like writing like this trained on technology will not help you. Now they are you are the person which you are which is hiring you, they are looking for the working experience. This trained experience is fine for freshers and all other people. And even if you want to mention this, then mention it like way below. You are mentioning it in bold letters and all. So this looks like you don't have any working experience. You just do some training or some course or some certification or like that. And you are working on, you should mention that you have a working experience on these technologies. Okay, just like here you mentioned, this is good way to tell you. And also like this is also out of format. There is like these 2 points, or I don't know what you want to convey here from these, but better to make it much better. Okay, then you are working on control M Jenkins, which is very good to have like these skill. And service now monitoring good, and resolving priority incident, informatica monitoring, checking the jobs. So like also you can make it more I guess if you even you put it this line into ChatGPT, this seems like a very simple information which you put out. Even if you utilize the ChatGPT or any other platform, then you can get it in a very aesthetic manner, in a very lucrative manner. So it will be very it's look like any who don't know how to describe their skill. It seems like your communication skill is not that much good by writing this line. Any inexperienced person write this type of English or uh, this time of working with that. Okay. So also then you mentioned about working on Jira. So this is another great tool which people are looking for, especially for the support engineer. So you covered two tools, ServiceNow and Jira and Control M. Okay, Jenkins is for the like jobs I guess you are checking for, and this Informatica monitoring. Okay, so this is fine to provide and remove access. So this is another mistake which you are making. Like this also, like you even you can mention Jira here. This will not make a difference, and you can provide this information while you are giving interview. I guess it's look like you are providing all the information here. You should be very selective what because for resume they are looking for keywords. Okay, so you have to provide all these keywords there, and like provide and remove access, this is just a very generalized line. Means if you are working as support engineer, then you should mention this as a in the part of the process of the interview when you are giving interview, not in the uh, like uh, your resume basically. And also you have collaborated with the USA based client. Again, this is a repetition of word. Never repeat any word. Like then this line become totally useless for me. Okay. You are just filling the space. There is unnecessary space here also. There is no proper space breaking or line breaking in between all these columns. Okay. Collaborated with USA-based clients who utilize our service by integrating their company's payment system and other requirements. So yeah, this line is looks good to me, and you can go ahead with this line. And also yeah. One good thing you have done is that you use different action keywords like working, collaborated, interacted, monitored. So all these lines you should be memed, and all you can also use other keywords like implemented, you developed something, you designed something, you upgraded something, you configured something. So all these action keywords you should mention while you're pointing out your skills. Okay. And then you interacted with client across the globe to troubleshoot issue involving identity access management. Okay. So yeah, this is also like good, and you should mention all these line, or like you can also, instead of like interacted with clients, you can like go ahead and with like collaborated with the cross-functional team and along with the client teams for different uh, across the globe. So again, there is an issue. You are writing, you are working with the US based client, and how you are getting across the globe. So you are working on only just with one client according to your information which you provided. But here you are writing across the globe. So like there is a mismatch, or are you suggesting that that client has a different teams elsewhere as well? So like this should be very clear to, this is not very clear to me from your resume. Okay. So to troubleshoot issues. So this IAM is also very nice to mention. This you should mention in the skills as well. And I also suggest skill should be very first in your resume, even before work experience if you want to put it, because like technical or non-technical HRs will definitely look for that skills keyword, like this skill you have or not, or otherwise we will go ahead with another resume. Okay. Then monitoring system performance to identify weakness, bottlenecks, and efficiency. So these all are great keywords. Weakness, bottlenecks for support engineer, and outline system principles after consulting with clients and management. So this is also fine. Hello, Edula. I can see you are here. Hello, hello. So, yeah, thanks for coming for every video. I see you are coming regularly to watch my videos. Thanks for that. So, let's come to skill part. So, here you are writing technical writing. So, this is also seems like you are a fresher, this a fresher kind of a resume, because this you are applying for a system engineer or a support engineer. So this does not require technical writing. I don't know how this skill will help the client or job description for which you are applying. Then there is a customer management, server management, you are right, documentation. This is not a skill. Basically, you can mention just writing a comma, doing documentation. That's it. Like you are utilizing, I guess, Jira with Confluence, or there will be Confluence pages for documentation. I don't know for what. Then you mentioned about database management system. So you did not mention about any database here. So there is again mismatch with this. Then tool customization. Okay, this looks fine because you mentioned some pretty tools. Then you mention about accomplishment. So you work with the built ERTO system and passed with 70.85 in graduation. So I guess you mentioned your graduation part here, but you mentioned your percentage here. So this again, this is a high, like a red flag for me. Like you even don't properly look for your resume, I guess. You need to work very high. Hello, as a fresher, should we craft resume or CV mentioning projects that we did? Yes, of course. Like as a fresher, you only have one thing that you need to watch, right? You need to especially take care of all these, that you have only one thing, basically very less thing to mention in the resume as a fresher. So you should mention all these projects which you did, especially if it is relevant, and make sure you mention that GitHub repository. That is very good to mention, especially if you are going to interview for the any MNC. And projects is, yeah, if you are asking for projects only, then you should mention it. So build RTO system, this is fine, but I don't know like why you mention your percentage here. Then you mentioned about certification, Blue Prism foundation course and Agile crash course. So also this is like very basic certification. I don't think this will make a much of difference with this. Like if you are having like a great certification like AWS certifications or Azure certification, Google certification, then it will make a difference. But yeah, if you don't have any, then better to mention these. I till now, whatever I see in your resume, I think there is a huge need of upskill from your end. Like you need to upskill yourself, otherwise it will be very difficult for you, like going ahead. I can see. Then there is a volunteering part. You mentioned National Service Scheme (NSS), and then coordinated force. Again, there is a bullet in the first line, then there is a no bullet. If it is a part of this NSS, then you should make it as a sub bullet point. That is also not mentioned. Then you mention about languages, which you know, that is good to mention. And then you mention about your contact email, and then mobile number, which is good to have, and then address. So address, there is no need. Also, this mobile number, email, all should be at the top. This is now a basic format now, that because I can see there is a lot of space which you like uh, wasted basically. Here also I can see lot of space wasted. This can easily be completed in just one page, and you can just type all this. And also you should mention your LinkedIn profile, or if you are you want to go for any other domain, or like any practical vulnerability, especially the GitHub repository, you should mention it. Okay, so I hope this is clear to you now. Like if you guys have any doubt, or Idula, I don't know if sorry if I'm apologies if I'm making your name incorrect, then please let me know. Like if you still have any doubt, or I can close this session, or anybody has any doubt related to AI, cloud, or DevOps, please let me know in the comment section. I will let you know. And I'm thinking of starting an AI ML project for very beginners, and we will do end-to-end project. So if you are interested in that, please make sure you subscribe the channel and like this video. So see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. Please let me know if you have any doubts. The comment section will still be available in the down below. So let's end this session.